Baby girl, please give me a minute. Hands up, don't shoot. Sir. Hey BBs, it's your girlfriend, B Simone, and I am back with another YouTube video. As you guys know, I am starting my own cosmetic line. Let me just start from the beginning. I went to China. When did I go to China? Probably around April, around my birthday. And I went with my manager. My manager owns a clothing boutique. So she has her own factory in China where she produces clothing. Too much lip gloss. Jesus. Like once or twice a year, she takes people over to China and charges them a fee and shows them the plug, like takes them to get hair or takes them to factories or shows them the ropes on how to cut out the middleman and go straight to China and find the plug. So she usually does like annual group trips with different entrepreneurs that want to go over to China. So I was like, and let me give you a backstory on why, well, not why I'm so into makeup. I guess I'm a girl, obviously, but I am a licensed cosmetologist. I've been doing hair my whole life. I've been licensed since 2009. I was in a salon, Ulta, for like 4 years, and I was in an independent salon here in Atlanta for like 2 to 3 years. Get it out. I'm sorry. So yeah, I've always been into beauty and cosmetics. And I've always wanted to start my own makeup line. Now, when, fast forward, my manager goes like once a year to China. So I was like, fuck it, like this is a good opportunity for me to start this makeup line and go over there and figure out like the plug and you know, what the fuck I need to do. So I went with her and we found a makeup factory in China. I found this makeup factory and let me tell you why I went overseas and didn't go through the US. Because number one, I wanted to get a formula for me that I like. I didn't want to do private label. Private label is where you find a product that's already made, already perfect, already packaged, and you just put your logo on it, which is fine. But I didn't want to do that for my brand. I wanted to find the perfect lip gloss, the perfect texture, the perfect pigment, the perfect stickiness, the perfect smoothness for me that I liked. So I wanted mine made, and I wanted to be very hands-on with my product, from the packaging, from the actual formula, to my logo, to my boxes. Everything I designed, I made. Even the tubes, I didn't design the tubes, but there was hundreds of tubes to choose from. I chose my specific tube that I loved. So that's why I went to China. The first reason. The second reason, going through America or finding private label is just so much more expensive, you guys. When you want to start a makeup line, here's the thing, the difference. America, you're gonna pay a lot more for your product, but you can get less units. China, you can pay a lot less for your product, but you have to get more units. So in China, you're gonna spend more up front, but you'll make more on the back end. In America, you can spend less up front, but you'll make less on the back end. So it really just depends on how much you wanna invest up front. Now, I went to China in April. So I found a factory. I was like, yes, it's gonna be easy, breezy, beautiful, be Simone girl. You feel me? Like, oh my God, found a factory, easy, make my formula, vegan, cruelty-free, perfect. Love the formula, love the lip gloss, boom, bada bam, 30 days, give me my shit. Hey, hold on, baby girl, that's not how it fucking works. It is what? September, and I still don't have my product. This is the longest process ever. Oh my God, but it's gonna be so worth it. I'm not discouraged, but I have been through so fucking much trying to start B Simone Beauty Cosmetics. Like, it is so stressful. So I went over there, found a factory, told them exactly what I wanted, chose my colors that I'm gonna start off with. They're like, okay, like, we'll get you your samples soon. So once I got my samples, I was like, okay, cool. But I wanted to change certain things. I was like, this is not pigmented enough. Oh my God. Sorry. This is not pigmented enough. This doesn't have enough glitter. This color doesn't match. So every time I change a sample, it takes 2 weeks to produce that and get it back in the US. So every time I change something that I want different, that's an added 2 weeks to production time. Stressful. They got my boxes, beautiful. The packaging, beautiful. I just didn't like the formula. I got the formula, I tried the matte, it didn't last long enough for me, and it cracked a little bit. And then I tried the lip gloss, it was beautiful in the package, but when I put it on, it wasn't pigmented enough. It was too see-through, so I needed that changed. It's just constant back and forth with them. Number one, they don't know English, so it's so difficult. I'm translating through a freaking app. And then number two, it just is in China, so it takes forever to get the samples. And then I can send them samples to duplicate, but it's so hard to get shit into China. I sent over $300 to $400 worth of makeup twice, samples that I wanted duplicated into China, and they both got held at customs and never got through to the factory. So I was like, at this point, I might as well just fly back over there and go meet with the lady, you know? So that is the first factory I found. I'm still going back and forth with them, and I'm trying to figure that shit out. The second factory I found is granted in China. Now, instead, I get the same price, more colors. Does that make sense? So say the first factory, I wanted like 5 colors for this price. This second factory that I found in China, I get 10 colors for that price. So of course I wanna go with the second factory, but once again, it's like starting over from scratch, trying to build this relationship with them, trying to make sure they're reliable, trying to make sure I get myself on time, trying to make sure the communication is there. My first factory, I could hit the lady up 4 p.m. here, it's 4 a.m. there. I could hit her at 4 p.m. here, she will answer. So reliable, it just takes so long to get the product. The second factory, I'm gonna get more bang for my buck, but it's like starting fucking over and building that relationship with them and making sure they're even reliable, and I can trust this factory's promptness, I can trust them with just everything. So I'm waiting on the samples from the first factory, the new samples, and I'm waiting on the samples from the second factory to see if I like their formula or if I need to change their formula and make it better or to my liking. Now, the third factory I found, well, I'm gonna say the third business, because they are in America, they have a factory in China. That's kind of what you don't wanna do. It's the middleman. Finding the middleman in America who has a factory in China and they go through them. But that third factory, their formula is perfect. It's perfect. I love everything about it. And they found the same packaging, the same tubes, the same logo, the same design as the first factory that I loved. But, of course, going through a middleman in America, the price is almost doubled. It's still not a lot of money, but when you're spending that much money up front, you're coming out of pocket thousands of dollars more. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out what I want to do right now. If all this makes sense, I know it's a lot of information, but I'm just trying to let you know in a short amount of span how I found my plug in China, how I started this beauty brand, and where I'm going from here, and why it's taking so long to fucking get up. But it's coming. I promise you guys it's coming. Just bear with me. Sticky. So yeah, factory 1, factory 2, and the middleman who has a factory in China, that's the third plug that I found. I'm still trying to decide which one I'm gonna go with. Overall, I just want to make sure the formula is perfect to my liking, that I love it so much and I'm so confident, because I know not everybody's gonna like it, but I wanna make sure I like it. So I know when it's out there, I'm proud of it, because if you go to my Instagram, as you can already see, I'll put in here, I have the tubes, I have the packaging. It's just so beautiful and girly, and it's the bomb. Ooh, it's beautiful. So the product has to be just as good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rush that. So my next YouTube video, so I will do another video when I get my samples of unboxing the samples from factory 1, the samples from factory 2, and the samples from factory 3. Because in a couple days, all of 3 of those samples will be here. The factory 1 samples, I've been going back and forth with them. I just spit on myself. Factory Factory 1 samples, I've been going back and forth with them, so I'm waiting on the new and improved samples. I already confirmed the packaging. I just need to confirm the formula. Factory 2 is new samples. I've never seen, touched, felt their product. They're sending me their formula that they already have, and if I approve it and love it, all they have to do is duplicate the packaging. If I don't like the formula, they'll have to change the formula and duplicate the packaging. So we're gonna have to go back and forth with that. Factory 3, I love their formula. They duplicated the packaging from Factory 1 already. The packaging looks amazing, but the price is almost doubled. And when I say the price, you guys, you're like, oh, just pay more. I'm coming out of pocket thousands. This ain't no little, oh, $500, $1,000. No, thousands of dollars up front. So when you double that shit, fucking with Factory 3, I'm gonna be broke. Y'all better buy this shit. But look, I want it to be perfect. So that is an update and a backstory on Beauty by B. Simone, which is the Instagram, and B. Simone Beauty Cosmetics. I know you guys are waiting for it, but it is coming. I'm so excited about it. Please continue to support me. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be on YouTube more. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the information. And yeah, I love you guys so much. And like I said, the next video I do with my cosmetics, I will unpackage the samples. Something's wrong. Gassy. The next video I do on YouTube about my cosmetics, I will be unboxing and unpackaging the samples for you guys, and I will be showing you guys the samples. And hopefully soon, I can fucking pick a factory to go with, make the best decision. Oh my God, I've been praying on it. It's on my vision board. I just want it to be so perfect. This is the hardest part, I think, because once I choose the factory, choose the formula, choose the packaging, all I have to do is place orders. You know what I'm saying? Get the shit from China. It's already perfect, and I'll be shipping it out to you guys, and it'll just be a snowball effect and keep growing and growing and growing. This part is so difficult, trying to make sure I have the right product before I start selling it. I don't want to just sell anything. I'm not doing that. I'm not just doing it for the money. It is a business venture, but I want women to love my product. I'm not just gonna throw shit out there to make a quick buck. I want longevity in this, and you know, my background is in cosmetology, like I said before, so I really want this to be huge. I mean, I'm thinking Fenty Beauty, Kylie Jenner lips, B. Simone Beauty. Ah! Bitch, it's coming. Hey! Hold your horses. Give me a sec. Ma'am. Thank you. I love you guys. Make sure you stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video, baby girl.